Hello, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are. I am Mar. I'm talking to you from audio issues. I'm talking to you from Japan. I created animation and comic studio, and today I will be doing a surprise stream. I do some character design. So if you see, we're working on this character. We were doing him yesterday. I moved forward the cleanup. You can notice that. And hi Mara, everything seems fine. Thank you. And hi Ramon, how are you doing? Isn't it a bit late for you? Thank you for joining. I will not be doing more cleanup, like clean, beautiful line anymore, but more like other drawings. So myself and the team knows how to animate this character, like how does it look from the other side, but without spending too much time on the design phase, just to like, okay, so this is more or less how he will look like. So that's why now we were working in the back, so we see what's the design in the back of the shirt, what's his hair thing on the back, how did we draw the ears, let's draw the hands, because so far we've seen the hands like acting out, but not like fully. So these details, we'll be showing them now. Hey Meows, how are you doing? I have the silhouette, like this sketch is the front. And then I'm thinking on how would you see it from the back. So of course it will not match. That's why I'm sketching first, and then of course we'll have to most likely make it make sense. So that should be something like the shirt is a bit open, but it's still, I think it will make it cover. So things here may change the design and how we see it on the front. That's also why this is important. Hey Pranay, how are you doing? I'm happy to have you all here. All the regulars. Some of them. Hope it's not too late for you and you can enjoy like a chill stream. Really just like, I need to do this work anyway, I may as well share it with you. Type of, okay, so let me think, if the arm is like this, where does the, yeah, here, this where we have the thingy. So again, I'm sketching now, I'm not doing the actual inking, because for example this hand makes sense seen from the front, right? But if you see it from the back, what you will see is more like probably this, right? Like little finger, other fingers, so probably like that. That's good. So nothing, just house things that you need to do, otherwise mold will grow again, and we don't want mold in the tatami. You know, streams are great, but it's not when I'm the most productive. It's more like I'm productive in another way. I'm chatting and keeping myself busy and totally not bored, so I'm productive, but I'm not in the morning. It's just like focus, do it. So let's think of the design in the back. Does inbetweeners use this to make frames which you are creating? Exactly. So basically this art is used by especially by the key animator, like layout artist, key animator, and then the inbetweeners already, like technically they already have like the if it's the guy like saying hi and then turning around, like you already have like this picture and the turn around and maybe some in between. So more or less they already know how to draw it, but if they don't know, okay, like how does that hair work, how does it look when he turns, what's the size ratio with the ear and the eye, things like that, they would use like this character shit. The bigger the team and the more I delegate to others, like I ask others to do tasks, the more likely the more I need to prepare, because otherwise I'll need to check too many things. In this case, we'll actually have another. Sorry, in this case we'll have a key animator that's on myself even, so it's even more important. Although that key animator will mostly be doing scenes with like effects, so it won't have so many characters, but still he'll have to do them. And that was the open again, in a little bit more. Was the device, like how much did it cost? Like Clip Studio Paint you mean, or the tablet? Okay, so actually this tablet was given to me by by Jordi, a friend of mine. He's the actually wait, he's the one of our clients from the studio animations. Oh my god, I'm trying to cross my legs, but I have so many layers of skirt that I'm making a mess. Aha, excuse me. So I don't pay for it, but it is I'm using Intuos Pro Small, I think. Yeah, Intuos Pro Small from Wacom. That's pretty much an international and very good product. I've always been using Wacom, personally. I used to have like what was the name of it? The bamboo tablet? I don't think they still have bamboos. Like not literally bamboo, that's the name of the device. Well, it's stream, exactly. Surprise stream. That's why I tell people constantly subscribe, because I will come in, it will be a good time for you and you will not notice. That's why you need to subscribe and push the notifications bell. Ooh, okay, question. Does in-betweener animator first make animation layouts without color, or they draw and color at the same time? Okay, so to explain the process of the animation, we'll go off topic right now instead of like designing a character. You have first, there's the layout artist. Okay, the layout artist will get the frame and say, okay, character goes here, and maybe imagine that the character is speaking and then goes to the left. Okay, so they will draw a character here, a bit drafty somehow, like eyes, proportions, okay, arm, and then they will another drawing that will be like, and then when the character is leaving already, right, like this is the arm walking, and so on. Alright, so this is the layout artist, and they will say like, okay, and the background will be that there is a house in the far away, right? So that's what the layout artist does. The next step is the key animator. The key animator will see this and will actually draw well with the right proportions, like make sure that the proportions of the character are on shit and so on, like taking this, and maybe we'll say actually the neck is longer and the guy is talking, so we'll make the mouth, and we'll make like another layer, we'll say, and the mouth when it's open is like this, the mouth when it's closed is like this. Then it will make like the other, like same, like it will add detail and proportions to the layout, alright? And then maybe they will even do a next drawing, which is like maybe how the character starts turning around, right? This drawing is actually in between this. It's like the character already starting to turn, okay? With the right proportions and so on. Then the in-betweener does the in-betweens, which means they will do drawings that go here and here, right? Like in between, like all the phases of turning around, all the walking, and another drawing of walking. That would be like new frames. I just don't want to run out of space, okay? And then someone else will do the painting, or like, of course, like there's also checks in between that and the paintings. So that will be like the summary of who does what. So of course, to do the layout, you need to know like how's the characters, but especially for the keyframes, like drawing him in detail, they need to know, okay, so the proportion of the neck and the head is like this. In the back there's this drawing, so they need to check the character sheet and know how it is, and so on. That looks severely cool. Thank you very much, Salada. So nice to have you here today as well. There's the hand. Then of course, like the key in-betweener, most cases myself will also may change slightly the character depending on the scene or what we need or whatever, but in general this is the, like I myself use these as well. It's not just that I invent a character, I know how it is exactly in my head. No, I also use this, and sometimes I even like, okay, we have the character standing, I'll just like copy paste this and then I move it a bit for the expression, but actually have like almost tracing myself to make sure that it looks in character, right? But then of course we have all this hair, right? So these will go to the top, to the front, like this hair is going to the front. So does it come from here? Yes, yes it does. And then the hair will go to that direction. Oh, this is so cool. I have so much fun doing this part. Cell animation happens in anime. Cell animation usually, I guess it's like when you talk in analog, like traditional, it would be like one drawing. Like one cell is like one paper. I mean, cell is like the celluloid, like the material, which means it's transparent. Like it has opacity, and then you draw on it and you can place it on the background. So that's where the name comes from. So yes, it does happen in anime. Question that. If I'm having this question, the inbetweener will be like, right? And I'm also noticing that, see? It's shorter, it should be so much shorter. Like, I lost the layer where I was painting. Because the hair doesn't start growing right behind the ear, right? I mean, I'm talking as it's obvious, but in the end it's always a style decision. But basically the hair is like this. Maru, you make animation look easy. You're very talented at it. Thank you very much. It's not easy, and I don't know if I'll make it look easy. Like, I'm struggling and I'm showing it to you. Wait, why is Disney not continuing traditional animation? Disney have got worse now. For what I've heard, I mean, I'm not in the board of directors, so I don't really know, but I heard is because 2D, like 3D is bringing more profits, and it is cheaper to produce. That's what I've heard, but then of course they add so many things and complicate things so much that I don't know if it's true anymore. I don't know, it's their decision as a studio. I'm a big fan of 2D, but I definitely also enjoy animation movies that are done in 3D. Well, I love the most 2D, but I enjoy 3D as well, watching it. Some of you may know I speak 4 languages. None of them perfectly, but I sort of can communicate in 4 languages, including Catalan, which is what they wrote here, and also someone wrote in Spanish a bit earlier. And then English, which I'm speaking right now, or at least I'm trying, and Japanese. Did you know that I actually intended to move countries by the end of this year, but then you may have heard of a pandemic that made things difficult and actually almost made me change my mind. Now I just finished some tasks from university tonight. Ooh, nice. Oh my god, wait, tonight? But it's the morning for you. So have you slept? And today I have to work a lot in mobility things. Oh my god, okay. Take a rest, Emeka. You can do it. I'm so sure and so happy and proud of you. I mean, Emeka here, great guy. We've been friends for a long time now. Emeka was again trying to improve the city. I'm trying to find a word in English. User friendliness for, I'm guessing, blind people, or like people who may not be able to like see perfectly. And he was asking me to take pictures about the system in Japan, which it's full almost everywhere. In many places there's like these like lines in the road, like this, like trying to find the words, like the ground has a special texture, like rugosity, so like when you go with the stick it will feel like, okay, you should stop here, or like please go straight in this area, like signs, not just in like in the station, but like in many places. So I was taking pictures of that and sending it to him. and I sent it to him. Japan is the reference in blind accessibility. Blind accessibility, that's what I couldn't say. Yeah. And yeah, it's true. It has a lot of services. Like, it's not just about like the floor. They also have like these, I'll say, very noisy, the lights in the street that tell you to go and stop, like for the cars and for people, that do like red and yellow, like the traffic lights. The traffic lights will have a song when, like a song for when it means you can cross, and or like a beep boop, beep boop, sort of like noise. And also big trucks, like the trash truck, or like other like big trucks for construction or from some private companies, they will be like kuruma ga magarimasu, or like they will, like the truck will say in sound like I'm turning left, I'm turning right, or I'm turning in general, or I'm going backwards, I'm going backwards, I'm going backwards, like to tell to people, not just, that's obviously like that's obviously useful not if you you cannot see properly, but also for anyone else really, like, oh, the back's turning backwards, wait, careful, like it makes you pay attention, which I think that's great. The fact that they get noisy is not, like, it's much better than, like, it's better to avoid accidents than just having a bit more silent city. So when I say it's noisy, it's fine. That said, there's so many constructions, so many like house, tear apart, make a new one, make a condominium, whatever, all around. So I do hear like, I'm just hearing it. It's a truck going backwards. That's because they're going to the construction place most likely. I prefer the Twitch chat. Okay. So Emeka moved. Meeting. It's a busy day, but most of the things that I want to do today are things I really enjoy. Like, I've been talking with a client, prospect client, or friend of us, actually friend of ours. Some of you may know him. I have like the meeting of later is also something I enjoy. I'm designing the character. I did the workout. I like how strong I feel in the workout. I may not necessarily enjoy many of the exercises, like the lunge. You know, that exercise where you're like with the dumbbells and you're like going backwards, like with the knee, like the dumbbell thingies. This is one of the exercises I like the least, and that one was in the routine today. But exercises such as like the deadlift, like the one when you go like dumbbell, or maybe it's more like this, actually, more something like this, like the dumbbell, you put it back to the ground, or exercises from the ground that you're like pull the thing up, like phew, things like that. I really like. Hey, I did copy you. Where are you? Oh, come on. Oh, okay, whatever. From back side in horizontal and two. Best sound effect ever. I should stop having an animation studio and make my own sound effect company. Joke. Mar, moved to Meghalaya, India, my hometown. I'll show all the enchanting places that you've never seen before. Oh, thank you for the invitation. Actually, I'd love to visit. I'd love to at least visit. I didn't know it was your hometown. That's lovely. That's lovely. How many people do live in that area? I mean, from what I see from the nature, like it mustn't have been like a lot of people, but it could be a huge city as well. Moved to Yamanashi. Oh, I was there actually recently. Yamanashi is beautiful. It's so green, so beautiful. What I love about this channel is less commenters, less chat spam. Thank you. I mean, I'd love to have more people also joining and chatting and so on, but right now it's comfortable, you know? Oh no, I think I made a mistake here. Yep, I did a mistake. The next things I want to do for this guy will be expression. I'll add like 1, 2 or 3 expressions here, like only the face, according to the storyboard maybe, like faces that even maybe like one facing up. So we want one face, one facing up, facing down, and in expression that's seen in the storyboard, even if in the storyboard it's not facing up or down, to help a bit, even myself with that, and it will be sketchy like this, like a sketch. I think that's it. Actually, yeah, I think we should close now because I just finished like this like task, and to start the next one I have to like pull out a lot of references and storyboard and so on, which will take a lot of time, and there will be time to close anyway because, as I said, I want to be like fresh for the next meeting. So I hope you enjoyed this summary, like surprise short live stream. Oh no, ow! Ow. So have you guys done anything interesting lately? Zionese. Oh no, he was conversing and everything and trying to bring it up, and I'm just closing it. I'm so sorry. Next time though, I'll be up next week on Wednesday as always. Thank you very much though. Everyone knows what I've been doing lately, so you can keep chatting maybe for a while because I'll have like my ending screen. But anyway, I'll present myself again. Close up. My name is Mar. I created an animation and comic studio in Japan, and today I was working on character design for a project we're doing and to help like the team that later will help me animate this clip. And that's it. That's it basically. We just like chatting with people and sometimes doing surprise live streams where we do like this, or we will do like actually animating or painting comic panels, or just talking about life in Japan and life as an animator. Chat, it is very like social time. Of course I move forward. I mean, we just finished this drawing. Have a very nice Thursday. Is it Thursday for everyone now? I guess so. And yeah, enjoy your time. Thank you very much for joining. Bye bye.